Hi everyone. In this video, we'll look at uh, how we can use roll-up fields and lookup fields in Airtable. What are the scenarios where we can use roll-up fields? What is the use of having lookup fields, and so on and so forth. So let's get started on that. So as you can see on my screen, we have a, a base here, customers base, and I have something related to basically a store, a jewelry store. Okay, so you have a contacts table here, uh, which is linked to the orders table. So multiple linking is allowed here. You have a company table, which is linked to the contacts table. You have an orders table, which is linked to the contacts table, and this is again a many-to-many relationship. So one order can have multiple contacts attached to it, and obviously one contact could be attached to multiple orders. Okay, and then you have order line item, which is basically a linked column on another table known as order line item. And then you have an order type, which is again a linked column on a table known as order type. So let's quickly look at order line item. Order line item is a table which contains the order and product association for each row, okay, along with the quantity. Obviously, you can have more fields in this particular table, but uh, this intermediary table is created because in one cell, it's difficult to put product as well as quantity information for that product uh, for an order. Okay, that is why this intermediary table was created. So here, each row contains an order and product association with its quantity. So, the order can repeat itself in the second record with another product because one order can have multiple products and uh, and various quantities of products in it, which is very obvious. Okay, so that is why it is required to have a order line item table when we are trying to associate orders with products. It's difficult to directly um, link orders to products in a single cell. Okay, that is why this table was required. You can try to do that, but you will also get stuck. Okay, I'm sure. And then you have a products table which contains the product name, its unit price, and obviously it's linked to the order line item table here, this field, and the product category. Product category contains the product category of items there in the store. So basically, we're considering a jewelry store which has both online presence, offline presence, and a social media presence. So orders could be placed by all the three channels. Okay, that is why the order type, if you see, contains values like online, offline, and social media. Okay, and so hope the schema is clear what we are considering. And to explain the lookup and rollup fields, I'll be creating more fields in this schema because this schema is not complete. I've just taken what is required for me to start here. Okay. So let's go to order line item table. As you would have noticed, there is products quantity, which is great, and there is order number for a particular record. What is not there is the unit price because you need the price to actually get the total uh, price for that particular product. Okay, so let me add the unit price field here. Okay, which is actually a lookup field because unit price also already exists in products table as we just saw. Okay, we just need to look it up from that table and put it here in this table. Okay, that is why the type of field which we can create is a lookup field. Okay, pretty straightforward. So we have to select the products table and the field is unit price. Okay, great. So automatically for each product, you know, that unit price was retrieved. Okay, and each row here could contain only one product, as we saw with its quantity. Now, next thing which we can do is the subtotal for each product, because quantities may be more than one. So what is subtotal? It's a formula field because we have to apply a formula which is nothing but the multiplication of your quantity field and your unit price. Correct? This is the formula for getting the subtotal. Once I do that, I get the subtotal. And one thing I need to make sure here is that the formatting is with respect to currency, because we are talking about the price of the product here. Product or products. Okay. So we want to have the currency involved here. Okay. So we just saw the lookup field. Hope you understood what is the use of creating a lookup field. When you have a field already existing in a linked table and you want to bring that field into your first table, you can create a lookup field and just get data from there directly. So we have the subtotal also as well. Okay, so now order line item looks relatively set. Let's come back to orders. Let's see what is missing in orders. We have the order name. We have the contacts which this order is attached to. We have the order line item which is coming directly since we linked order to order line item table, and there is an order type. What is not there? So this order line item will take care of what products this order contains and how much quantity. Okay. What is not there is the order total. Okay. So as we just saw, we have the subtotal, which means the total for each product in an order. We have that. Now we want the actual total for that order. Basically, summing up the values of different products in that order. Okay, so that we can retrieve by creating a roll-up field. Roll-up field is very similar to lookup field, only difference being that we can have some aggregate functions which we can use in roll-up fields to, let's say, count certain values or some certain values. Okay, getting a maximum of out of a few items and so on and so forth. So with rollup we can use aggregate functions. So here we want to sum all the products in an order. Okay, so we need to use a rollup field here, and what we are going to do is we are going to select the order line item table and the subtotal, because we want to sum the different subtotals for different products for that particular order. So all the records for that order will be summed, and we will get an actual order total for that order with the help of this roll-up field. Okay, I have put the sum values here. Okay, the aggregation formula. So let me create the field, and also this would be a currency type, which it already is. So as you could see, the order total is coming in. Let's quickly check it by going to the order line item. So in order 1 we had 2 records. The subtotal was 20 and 30, and in order 3 we had 2 records. The subtotal was 90 and 80. So let's see if we are getting 50, 60 and 170 for the 3 orders, 50, 60 and 170. So our roll-up field is working. Hope you understood the difference between roll-up and lookup. Lookup, you just basically are trying to look up from another table. In rollup, you can use aggregate functions to your advantage when like summing up few values, or you counting few values, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we have the order total now. Uh, One more thing which we can look here is how we can use rollup field with conditions. Okay, so let's try to see if we can apply that kind of a logic somewhere. So I have contacts here, and as I mentioned, in this particular scenario, one contact could be associated to multiple orders and vice versa. One order can have multiple contacts attached to it, okay, which is great. So here contact Romit Bhandari has order 1, order 2, order 3 associated to it, okay. Now what I want to do is I want to put the order total for each contact here, okay. So what I can do is basically create a rollup field, order total for contact, okay. So basically I want to sum all the order totals for a contact, okay. So Romit Bhandari is coming in 3 orders, is associated with 3 orders. So we want to know what is the order total for Romit Bhandari. So the way to do that is create a rollup field. Rollup source is orders table. Field is order total. And again, we sum the order total from the order table, okay, and see the magic here. So for Romit, it summed all the 3 order totals and brought 280. Ajay Sood was only associated to order 2, so it brought only $60. Aman Mehra was associated to only order 3, so it brought only $170. Okay. So here again, we made use of rollup field and aggregation function known as sum. Okay. Now let's say I want to get the order total for a specific type of order. Okay. I want to know order total for on orders. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll first create a rollup, choose orders, order total. Okay, this gives me the and obviously the aggregation formula would be sum. So this gives me the sum of all the orders for a contact. I want to only get order total for a specific type of order known as online orders. Okay, so what I'll do is I will check this box off. Okay, only include linked records from the orders table that meet certain conditions. And what are those conditions? Let's quickly put the condition. Order type is exactly online, right? So I want to know order total for only online type of orders for each contact here in this field. So I put this condition here. Similarly, I can put more such conditions. Okay. So, and let's also quickly check the formatting. Okay, so it brought me the order total for online orders. So as if I go back, I see there's only one online order which is of worth $50. It brought that back, and for other contacts, obviously there is no online order, so it brought me $0. Okay, so this is how we can have roll up with conditions as well. Uh, and uh, and so on, basically, so in this way you can have rollups created with various type of conditions. So in this video, we saw how we can create lookup fields. What, where exactly should we create lookup fields? Where should we create rollup field without conditions? In which scenario we can create rollup field with conditions? Okay, that's what I wanted to cover in this video. Hope it was informative. I'll see you in the next one. And by the way, if you want any one-on-one consulting on how you can automate parts of your business, so you can increase efficiency, reduce your costs, reduce your manual efforts, manual tasks, you can book a one-on-one discovery call with me. The link is there in the description. Uh, so uh, keep on watching my videos and let me know in the comment section if you liked it, or if you need any specific video on a particular topic. I'll try to make it. Uh, uh, Thanks for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.